to Stamping with Gail. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, how much does it cost to mail a hand-stamped card? Well, if your card is flat and it doesn't have much in the way of embellishments and it weighs less than an ounce and you put it in a standard envelope, it's going to cost 1 ounce postage, your forever stamp, which is 46 cents. If it has some embellishments on it, like these, or if you use a clear envelope to mail it, you'll have to pay an additional 20 cents, which is considered the non-machinable rate. That means it's not supposed to go through a machine. If your card is very heavy, you're going to pay an additional 20 cents as well. And if your card is over an ounce and it has embellishments, you probably have to pay another 40 cents on top of your 46-cent stamp. Now, as much as I like mailing cards in clear envelopes, it's gotten to be a problem lately, and even if, well, I just mailed this card actually, and I put 66 cents on it. And it has a little bit of embellishments, but it still bends well. It still complies with all the rules, and it's in a clear envelope. And I put 66 cents and it came back. Now I took it to the post office, and the guy at the post office had no idea why it was sent back. But to avoid that, I'm probably going to lean towards just standard envelopes from now on. But you can try it. Some people mail them for 46 cents without a problem. Now the last thing that I do is, once I have a card ready to mail, and I put it into the envelope and seal the envelope, then I'll feel the surface of the card for bumps. And there's one here where there's a ribbon. So I'll take a piece of packing tape, just your standard packing tape, and cover the back. Some people, it kind of looks like I'm sealing the flap. It doesn't matter. What's going to do is protect this surface when it goes through the machinery. Because even though it's considered not machinable, they're going to put it through the machine anyway. And even if you have a little brad, just a tiny little brad, it can poke through the envelope. So in this case, even though it does have a little bump, I would probably mail this with just a 46-cent stamp because it meets all the other requirements and it's in a regular envelope, so I would just go ahead and try that. And by the way, if you have a card that's really fancy, maybe not this one, but one that's got a lot of embellishments and maybe fragile, I would definitely use a padded envelope for that. And then you may have to check the post office or check on the post office website to find out how much postage you're going to need on that. But if you really put a lot of work into it, then you don't want to cram it into a machine when you mail it. And the important thing, the most important thing here is when you make your cards, send them. People love these. These cards can really make somebody's day. So be sure that you do mail them and don't hoard them all for yourself. So thank you for spending time with me today, and be sure to check out my website, www.stampingwithgail.com.